now. I have an unread inbox message. Wonderful. Cool. Oh, Helix is on. Maybe I should go annoy her. Alright. What do we got? Ms. Tuvalkane. We've got the AEST route. Sweet. I shall claim you. Okay. I'm very excited now. Okay. Alright. AEST something bow. Blitzel. AEST route. What do we got? No rune. That's okay. So we've got enemy reduction, attack speed. Can't go wrong with that. Smite reduces armor. That sounds fantastic. A parry window and kick stagger. I won't worry about that right now. Alright. Let's have a look. You are a 2-star spirit attunement. Okay. So, in that regard, instead of using Siren O'Shielder, I guess we could use. But Hand of Mora. My favorite. Garen Rude. Let's use you. I choose you. So, drop that to 15, pump that to 20. And that's range. Or grace. Alright. 10, 20, and 12. So, that's gone up to 54, 78, and 71. Okay. AEST route. I choose you. So we can reduce armor with smite. And we've increased its attack speed. Cool. Alright, let's get a little bit more fashionable. So that's the O'Shielder blues. What do we feel like wearing? Maybe like the Garen Root set. That'll be nice. Yeah. Alright. Garen Root it is. And then I believe, yes, the envoy does come near. So Mary's Bane we'll have in 2 hours. Duelian and then Dire Skull. Okay. Alright, let's go level up this magical staff. Felix, hello. I just saw you in the Soul stream as well. How'd you go? It's pretty cool, hey? Alright. So, my plan of action is to go and do all of the bosses and rotate. I've just picked up the Erstwood staff, so I have also added attack speed with a max rank totem, and I'm aiming to get the new rune for the magic use. So we'll see how this one goes. Oh, you got another key? Sweet. Unfortunate that the armor is still not active in the game, but that should be coming with a hotfix at some point. Yeah, you can. You can only get one per stream. The keys, yeah. I've watched multiple Soulframe streams, and I can't claim like the other 3 keys or 4 keys, unfortunately. But yes, hello. You can see me now. I finally got a webcam. This chick loves using fire. So this is one of the mini bosses, Estella. I mean, her name changes, but she's always here. So she's part of the 3-hour rotation of all the mini bosses that are around the map at the moment. It's amazing that they can block all of your magic, though. I will say this, though. If you have access to the Odiac, it is absolutely exceptional. Especially the voltaic damage. She is really trying to get close to me. Come on, lady. There we go. Alright. So I'm gonna definitely rank this stuff up because it's very nice. If you click on the claim Soulframe, you have to copy and paste the key as soon as possible. Is there a timer? I doubt it. If it's claiming on Soulframe website, no. It does say that you've got to click claim in Twitch, but it automatically kind of claims it on Twitch anyway. So the best way to go about it is just refresh your browser, log into your account through soulframe.com, and then go into your account management and then claim it there. There's a lot of people asking about it and quite confused on how the actual drops work. So that's the best way that I've done it. I would recommend refresh your browser and then go from there. So how come you couldn't claim yours? Because it's basically 1 per Twitch account that's linked to the Soulframe account. So technically what I could do is just go make like 4 other different Twitch accounts and then connect them, claim 1 code each, replicate and copy them. It's a bit redundant doing that, so I really can't be bothered doing that. So hopefully Spider-Mom likes to play nice and I can get a rune from her, which, funny enough, I have actually gotten the Alka's Breath rune for the bows, which is pretty amazing. But I'll probably whip that out later. I just want to make sure that I can get this pact leveled, but also the weapon that I'm using. Sweet God. Alright, so she summoned all her children. Wonderful. So I'm not really packing out as much damage at the moment, so it's definitely like a stun and run. Alright, there's healing. So Garen Root is very good for that. If you're low on potions, which this hotfix, well, the Preludes update so far, Garen Root definitely helps a lot with health regen, and so does Smite, to be honest. But until the armor's fixed in the game, it's a bit rough at the moment. So Garen Root or Oshielda is probably the most effective to be able to use. This mother, though, is very strong. So she can basically one-hit you with this, like, icy shard that she throws at you. Nope, you don't get to do that. Damn it. I missed. Yo, she's extremely mobile too. Yo. I'm not too sure if there's something particular that you've got to do to break her stance as well. Oh, that was close. Ah, man. Okay. The Odiak is extremely effective against, I would say, everyone because of the voltaic damage that it does at the moment, which is out of this world strong. So maybe I should switch to that and then take her on. It's so weird we don't have mounts yet. I'm okay without mounts, to be honest. I like the fact that you can travel through the new areas without any sort of... Oh, thank Christ. We've just got the hotfix coming in. So that's coming in 5 minutes, which is great. I can understand why, like, mounts would be a whole new mechanic for the game. And I think just getting people ready to understand how the game operates at the moment, there's no real reason to have fast traveled yet. I know there's a lot of other games that implement fast travel, but I'm kind of okay with not having fast travel in the game just yet. You started streaming because of a project you were doing? Yeah, essentially, like, I started doing this... Damn it. I started doing the stream this morning because I want to test out the totems. I want to test out the new weapons and the effect of the runes that we have capability of getting. I got the apparently it's the most rare rune to be able to obtain from this Orb Mother, which is the Alka's Breath. So once the hotfix is implemented, I'll reset and we'll see how we go. Hopefully it's fixed all the armor in the game, because currently it's broken. And then I want to test out Bromius Pact as well. But the attack speed that I've been able to acquire is phenomenal with the totems. Alright, there's some health back. Alright. I do like the fact that the packs, Garen Brood, Orangol, all of them have had their casting speed animations shifted slightly. So we get higher access to the abilities more consistently. And we get to use the abilities far more frequently, which is great. The Garen Root is still really good. Excuse me, mother. She's extremely mobile. There we go. So that does stun her, the one on Garen Root, so that's good. It'd be hilarious if I get like another rune from her. She is a really good fight though. And I like the fact that we've got a lot of difficulty trying to take her down, because she can basically one-hit you every time. But she doesn't get stunned. But I have played a little bit more with Hand of Mora last night, and it does tend to stun lock some of the enemies. And I've got armor reduction on the fly blades as well, which is really, really good. So I'll go through some of the builds that I've been putting together. Odiak just wastes all of the enemies. So I just wanted to test out this this staff. Oh man, I should have saved that. Oh well. And I'm curious to see what the passives are for this stuff as well. I really, really would like to see some corrupt magic in the game as well. So we've got like arcanic magic damage, and then we've got voltaic, but then also corrupt magic. It would have been really nice to see that with this staff, to be honest, because I like the black casting animation that swirls around you when you're using this staff. To me, that would be ideal, just to have like a different damage type. I like both Warframe and Soulframe for different reasons, but Soulframe is definitely taking over. Because I played Warframe for so long as well. I love it, don't get me wrong. It's one of my favorite games in the universe. I played it for 10 years, so I'm really hoping that alongside Warframe, Soulframe is definitely top tier for me. Like, regardless of it being a Preludes, they've done a phenomenal job with the output of content and the creation of the game. It's just incredible. So I love the concept. I love the story of what we kind of know at the moment. But also, like, just this boss fight is like one of my favorites. So we may not have gotten the third Orb Mother in the Fortuna world, but okay, restart to receive updates. Sweet. So we've got the hotfix active. God damn it. Gave you a key before. Did it work? Yes, it did. I did a giveaway for that. Oh gosh, it was a couple of months ago. I've got it tracked on who I gave it to. Ooh. Alright. Hotfix is definitely in the game. Alright, lady. You're not going to have a glorious death here. But I want another rune, please. Come on. Alright, there we go. She's down. So we got Quicksilver Tempered. Vidigrous, which is a spirit dagger. And I think that is all she wrote for now. The best thing about this dev team is good graphics and performance. Oh yeah, definitely. And the good thing too is that anything they like do in Soulframe, because it's still like a Preludes alpha, they're gonna transfer that over to Warframe, dependent on what they choose to synergize with Warframe. So you're working for them now? Who? Which? What? The last time we spoke, I was doing an internship. Oh, you're working for DE? Or like, as like a dev support? That's really cool. Congrats. Alright, I'm gonna have a look at Mockery Binds. Alright. Do I do the hotfix? Yes. So the curing's in progress. So I've got Mari's Bane coming through soon. Diaskull's gonna take a while. And Duelian. Wait, I'm confused. You're working for them now officially? Who are you working for? Dev team is good. Yeah. What do you mean? I'm not following. E-commerce company. They offered me a job this month. Ah, okay. That makes a lot more sense, dude. All right. I'm just gonna run the hotfix and get that sorted out. Do. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Hopefully. Meow meow. Oh, okay, that's like super quick. At 2 megabytes a second. Wow. What a hotfix. Oh, I lied. Okay. It may take a little bit. Oh, it's not too bad. This update was massive. My internet download speed was, yeah, like 2 megabytes a second. Very sad, but you know, it is what it is. So I'm just gonna wait for that. Yeah, a lot of people tend to do that in chat. Like they'll say one thing and then they'll shift to another topic. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about until you give me context. I had someone come in yesterday talking about something. It was quite a personal thing. I was like, okay, like if you're choosing to give very personable information to a whole bunch of strangers on the internet, like, great. I didn't really know what to say to them, in all honesty. I was like, okay. What do we got? Not too much longer to go. Wonderful. Okay. Meow. Do 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 do. But overall, with this update, it's been awesome. It's a weird mode of communication, like the texting stuff. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. Sometimes it's really hard for me to pick up on like people being serious or being facetious, which is fine. But at the same token, yeah, it's kind of hard to pick up on stuff sometimes. I just want to add something to this one. Okay. Meow. Great. Where are you at? Do 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 do. Right. We're live. Cool. Oh, whoops. I had that all spun around. But anyway. Alright. We'll get back into the game. And hopefully, we've got everything that we need. Which is awesome. Alright. Hopefully, we've got the armor fixed in the game, at least. So I can start playing with the Bromius Pact and give it like a fair shot. Because when I started using it, it wasn't working as intended, which is unfortunate, but we'll see how we go. Oh, like, personal stuff, like, to a degree is fine. If it's like a super heavy topic, then yeah, I'll probably say don't share. Alright, so we've done the Banneret, we've done the Orb Mother. Let's go to Webbitwood. I think for this one, I want to show you what I mean about the Odiak. It's absolutely insane. And then I'll continue leveling this particular weapon. But the Odiak is incredible. So, where is it? This one here. So, I've been able to max level some of these runes. Totems, sorry. I don't have the rune yet, but I've chosen the Maker. Or, sorry, the Messenger. It's a yellow level. So there's green, purple, and then yellow. Apparently, like, yellow or gold is, like, the best. So I've chosen to go with attack speed. And then I've got the Maker smite reduction on enemy armor, which is really good. The utility totems are pretty cool. Healing on smite or chance smite on kick is pretty cool. Defensive ones, I haven't found any of the rats just yet. But you've got like a whole bunch of compatibility things in the game as well, which is awesome. So it shows you like in the bottom right, the bottom left corner of each pact totem that how many you've actually got. So some of them I've gotten, I don't know, multiple different ones. So you can actually burn these down to nothing, and they give you like a certain amount of the powder back, which is amazing. So you can actually build up your stock of harmony, I believe it's called. And then once you've done that, you can actually level your totems. The runes, however, I'll show you which one I'm talking about. I've got mine on the Blitzel bow because it's a courage bow, but I've actually got Alka's Breath, which is 175% arcanic damage for 30 seconds. I'm assuming that's what that means. It would be nice if it did say what 175 arcanic would be for 30 seconds. And it gives you a secondary slot as well, which is fantastic. So I've chosen the Yielding for the moment until I get the gold version of it. I don't think I do actually. You could do plus 21 stagger on primary attacks. So I'm assuming that would be quite a good one. So I leveled that one up. And then I've also leveled up the Yielding, which is the arrow hail slows enemies, which is extremely good. And I'll show you why this game will get complicated. I doubt it. I think because they're establishing what's working, maybe what's not, listening to community feedback, I think they're actually fleshing things out as they go. I doubt that it's going to get as complicated as Warframe was, because a lot of people forget, like, Warframe is such a long-term game. You don't... you got to make money as a business to be able to move forward. And a lot of players don't seem to either maybe perhaps understand that, or they don't think about it as being a business. They're just like, we just want content. We want things to be fleshed out. We want things to be perfect. That's not how it works. You've got to maintain time and resources to it. No, I don't think this game will get complicated like Warframe, no. Because I'm seeing how efficient the team is of putting hotfixes out, listening to community, doing the dev streams. They've learned a lot through Warframe. So putting it into that context, I think this game will be fine. Yeah, they're including more stats, yeah. All right, so armor has been fixed in the game. So I'm going to put on the Mendicant King set because I want absolute huge damage with the Bromius Pact, which is what I'm going to transfer over to now. So what we've got 38, so we've got 22 physical reduction, 8 magic resist, and then 8 stability. So I'm going to swap over to the Bromius Pact because I'm extremely excited to see how these operate. And then let's have a look. We've got the bow, so we've got courage. So I'm trying to figure out what stats I want for the Bromius Pact, essentially, because I have been playing it since the drop, and I just don't know if duration is worth using. So I'm going to maintain that at 10. Grace, I may actually put up for range, and then courage, I'm going to assume gives you like a certain amount of armor per the attack. So increasing armor strength for you and nearby allies is the Song of Growth. I would assume that the courage would boost the Webbit roots, and then nearby enemies are staggered. So this is the build that I've done for Bromius. Bark Bear is a chance to steal armor strength from targets on every attack, which is great. So I think this will synergize really, really well with a bow. The small amount of armor damage blocked by armor is dealt to attacker, I think is fantastic. Akin I always take, so we can recharge the abilities. And then I always apply 9 times out of 10 the Voided for dealing damage on Smite, and then Sympathy for regaining life on Smite. So that's the build that I've got at present for the Bromius Pact. And then it does look like that we've got more magic. Great. So we do have more points for magic. Perfect dodge for Spectre Strikes. I'm not even really going to bother with that. Heavy cast strikes through the first enemy. Upgrade arts to increase the number of enemies. Absolutely. Unhindered, you will be utilized. So, what's this? Warding Ways, Stagger and Guarding, Spectre Strikes on dodge. I don't think I'm going to utilize this middle tree just yet. The Coupled Charge for increased damage on two-handed casts. That'll be cool. And then the increase of smite, I will most likely put points into that. But for now, I'm not going to do anything with that particular tree because I want to show you what the bow does. Marianne Mundell. What game is this? This is called Soulframe. Made by the wonderful people over at Digital Extremes. They also created Warframe. And we are just doing a few bits and pieces because the hotfix has just re-added armor back into the game. And I'm wanting to choose to use the new pact that has been developed and put into the game since the Preludes update. Alright, so let's see how Romp Stomp works. Alright, that's dope. And I want to slow enemies. If I can aim. Alright, what happens when we do a direct hit? Okay, cool, that does damage now. Great. Alright, Bromius, do your thing. Alright, so we got a smite on that chick as well. Awesome. Alright, this pact seems a lot more effective now that we've got armor back in the game. This pact runs off armor, which is good. So we've got a base stat scaling of 38, so I'm just trying to figure out how it applies. But it's a very good game. I've been playing it since Preludes 8, and we're now up to Preludes 11. Alright, 0-10 minutes amplified, 10 on Spirit. Alright, we'll see how that goes. Oh yay, we've got advertising. Lovely. Alright, I will make my way over to our next mini-boss. Ah, we have souls. Awesome. Mockeries, we love you. So, what do you do? Alright, so these guys are barely tickling me. This is great. And the armor's active, so that's nice. Hey, there's a cave in here. I knew there would be. Alright, so that still doesn't track enemy units yet. That's a shame. Would be kind of cool if they did, though. The thorns. Hey. Let's just fall through the world map. Okay. Oh, it's stuck. That's hilarious. Okay, so that doesn't directly kill it just yet. That's fine. Alright. What's in this cave? And where is this located? Glades of Andurin. I knew there would be a new one. A new entry. So there's a new entry to Glades of Andurin just here. And just south of Fort Kernhold. That's fantastic. Okay. I'm really glad that I found this. Awesome. I don't need to go in there just yet. I'm very excited. Okay. We're going to go to the new Grove area and see what else we can pick up from our foresty friend. Are there any flowers? Oh, there's a bunny. We can now charm animals, which is great. Hello, little bunny. Give me all of your good stuff, bud. Thank you, Mr. Stalwart. Alright, so it's just south of us here. So there's the sap. And here's the grove. And there is our nice new friend. I swear, this enemy has been inspired by an enemy out of a movie called The Never-Ending Story. I absolutely think it is, but that's just me. All right, so you're making all of like your little avocado friends. That's nice. I'm just gonna throw an arrow hail at you, and we're gonna have some fun. All right, avocados are down. Wait, no, they're not. Come here. Yo, you've got heaps of avocado friends. Okay. All right. You guys do get staggered. Yo, that does a lot of damage too. Okay, that's good. Wow. All right, so you do get stunned. That's good. And you threw javelins, and I'm going to rump stop you. Okay, that does a considerable amount of damage. That's good. And you throw your claws. That's amazing. Alright, let's see if I can rump stomp you to death. I pretty much can. That's dope. That's a bit rude. Alright, so you can block attacks. And you know what I can do? I can stick you in the mud with my roots. Very... Ah, there is Braze. Awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate you for dropping that. See, look at this enemy. Very slowly falling down. He's very cool. I love the design. Alright, so we've got the R-bearers pieces. I'm assuming it's the leg pieces at least. I want to go build. Yo, together. Warframe explained. What's going on, dude? How are you? Are you playing Soulframe today? It's amazing. I just got the fat boy pants. I'm so excited. Please have like a 20 hours. Oh, man. Okay. That sucks. Oh, well. I'm very excited. I'm getting some new stuff. It's great. But yeah, have you jumped into the Preludes update at all? They've just dropped the hotfix, which has fixed up the armor in the game. So I'm running around with the new pact. It's amazing. What is that sexy thing in the background? And I have no... You haven't played Soulframe? Dude, get into it. The update's amazing. The sexy thing in the background, I'm assuming you're referring to the artwork that's sitting in the corner of my room. It's not a thirst trap by any means, but if you find it sexy, that's great. I do. I call it Liddy Titty. But it's a piece of artwork that one of my friends created, and I said to them, I would like to purchase that, which I have. So yeah, armor's fixed in the game. Loving it. So this... I'm going to bring the AEST route so I can continue leveling that. So I'm going to pump up a bit of spirit, range, and courage. And then we're going to go play with this. It's got me trapped. Oh, like the artwork's got you trapped? Alright. I'm going to go hang out with... So what have we done? We've done the Banneret. We've done the Orb Mother. We've done the Webbit Root. Kabucha. It always makes me think of Kombucha. I don't know why. Alright, so why am I showing that I'm damaged? Oh, these guys do dot damage. Right. Seabud. You can throw your little javelin somewhere else. There you go. It's like the Cabbage Patch Kids. Hey, bud. You're so cute. You're a little ankle biter. Bye. Okay, so we're gonna go take on Mr. Rumbly Tumbly. That's what I like to call him. It's like the Corrupt Impedy. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce the name. But he is a mockery. So we'll see how this staff goes against him. 10 minutes of amplified courage damage. Actually, I lie. What I'm going to do is bring the bow, because I want to show you guys a stun lock. Hopefully it's still active. I was using a bow yesterday with the new totems, and it basically stun locks this guy because of the arrow hail slow. And I'm curious to see how I can activate the rune. Apparently this is really rare to get, and somehow I got it, and I've been able to max it out, which is phenomenal. Alright, where are we going? A little bit more east. I do enjoy the fact that you enjoy the artwork though in the background, Warframe. How's Warframe been going though as well? I know that there's a Warframe update coming, I believe today for the rest of the world. For me, it'll be later tomorrow, as in like extremely early morning. Probably about like 1 or 2 o'clock, I would say. Which I am still looking forward to as well. Alright. Give me your soul. Okay, so that's how to generate it. Right. Understood. So, this is empowering my pact. This is dope. And this applies arcanic damage. Wow. That's insane. What the hell? So that's based on a smite. You steal a soul and it empowers your weapon. That's amazing. Wait, there's an invisible wall? No. 50 armor? IQ, how are you? 50 armor. Can you expand on that message? I have no idea what you're talking about. If it's about the hotfix that just happened, we do have armor back in the game, thankfully. And I'm running the Bromius Pact at the moment. I'm also running the... Oh, hello. Warframe explained. You're amazing. I appreciate you. The armor in the game, thankfully, is back in. And hopefully, I can continue increasing the armor. The only thing that I will say is that I really wish the Bromius Pact gave you a little bit more tracking on its second ability. Yeah. So the stun lock still is very apparent with the arrow hail, which is phenomenal for this dude. And you can just continuously just hail arrows on him. You can push him over with the second ability. And let's try the first ability. Rom Stomp. Yeah, this is awesome. Apparently this enemy drops at least 3 of the different new weapons in the game too. But yeah, this is the hail of arrows in its full glory. Do a fully charged shot. It's incredible. I could get a few more armor points if I get the full Bromius set and a gold rat. Okay, yeah. I haven't gotten any of the rats myself yet, so I'm not really sure on how that's going to operate just yet. But this is very satisfactory, although a very long fight. So, against this thrice-bound MPD, I would probably assume Odiak is going to just far outweigh this slowing. I do enjoy the pact though. NGL. I like the fact that he's clumsy as well. He's bugged and not dropping the weapons. Well, that may have been fixed, so we'll see once I take him out. You could definitely freeze lock him though, which is phenomenal. And just put lots of arrows in him. Fire away. And then steal his soul. So let's see. What have you given me, thrice-bound impity? Nothing. That's a shame. Oh. Mockery Deathroot? Okay. Let's go build that as well. So at least I've gotten some of the armor from him. Consistent, which is great. But yeah, I haven't seen any of the newer... So these are the leggings. And they take 20 hours as well. Yo, these times are pretty heavy. 20 hours. The Wizard's Wish gives 1 physical. Oh, true. I was wondering what that was doing. I'm still maintaining the Triune Amulet from the Cicade event, from the last hotfix. Prelude, sorry. I still would really like to get the full set of the Mockery Binds. Synod's Belljar, I'm going to assume that gives you Spirit, because it's a Wizard's kind of thing. Hopefully it gives Grace and Spirit, to be honest. I wish that gave, like, a magic stat boost, like Spirit. And range rather than a physical armor, or at least like magical reduction by like 10%. That'd be cool. The Synod's Belljar, that maybe stability and I guess maybe like magic resistance. The Mockery Ilk looks really nice though. I've still got, I think, which one is it? The Watan. I haven't got that yet. Alright. I think that's the Dagger, and that comes from the Spider Mom. But now I want to show off a little bit more. I've got plus 15 attack speed on the Odiak with reduction of armor. I don't really use much of the utility or defensive so far. So I'm going to rock out with the Odiak. And I'm going to go die some people. So, where are we at? So what have we done? We've done the Orb Mother. In the Neathans. Kombucha. I'm just going to call him that. Kombucha. The Mockery Dude. And then Nimrod we can go see. And then we can finish off with the Wazard. So it may take a little while to get there, but that's okay. Over the mountains far away, Nimrod does play. I don't know. I try to rhyme. But I would definitely recommend to anyone get into this update. It is very nice. And the fact that we have more armor, it's all back in place. Very exciting. It definitely seems to work really well with this Bromius Pact. But I'm curious, like, IQ, how did you get up to such high stats? Did you put more defense from the rats, I'm assuming? Because that'll work really, really well with the Bromius Pact. Because it seems to be working really well at the moment. The one thing I will say is that with the siege at Fort Kernhold, which is where we're going to go, and then we'll go see Nimrod, it's really fun. And a really good thing about it, rats and mendicant armor. Yeah, okay, I had a feeling. I'm going to be cheeky, and I'm going to bring... Should I use the Ode Tempest Pact? Or the Bromius? Either or will work. But I'm just considering the amount of enemies that are here. I feel Tempest would be appropriate. Yeah. I think I'm going to bring the Tempest with me this time. I do want to up my armor. So what's that? 33. I definitely need physical reduction for the most part. Alright. Mendicant King, just so we can maximize the amount of armor that we've got for now. ODX on, and then we've got Skilter. And you're a 24 stagger on primary, heal on smite, and stability. Don't really know if I want to upgrade that just yet. Orbiting fly blades reduce enemy armor. That could be useful. Let's try that. Alright. I do not want to release that. Absolutely not. So what have we got? 2,000? Great. And that's maxed out. It may be green, but I don't mind that. So stagger plus 24 on primary attacks. But that reduces the enemy armor by 10. Maybe we'll switch them for now. Yeah. Smite reduces armor. There we go. Alright. So they're all maxed out. So we'll go ahead and play with that. Bromius Pact gives 2 armor. As in like the base stat, you mean? Yeah, okay. Got you. Ooh, we can see through the world map. That's awesome. Look at that. World map is broken. Ah, it's a particular mesh area too. Cool. How big is it? Ooh, it's quite lengthy. Can I get through the world map? Unfortunate. I cannot. Okay, but we can see underneath the castle. Right. And this is right where... There. Fort Kernhold. Alright. I'm probably gonna update that with the crew. Just let them know. Uh-oh. Alright. So, can I tether my way over to you? Or you? Oh my god, I can! Awesome. Alright, let's go minigun this tank. Nice try, tank. Goodbye, tank. I'm gonna call that tank Frank. Yeah. 15 plus or percentage of attack speed plus standing still with the Odiak is ridiculous. But where's the Banner at? She ain't here. That is a shame. Is the balloon here though? It does not look like it is. That is a shame. I have a feeling maybe this guy was glitching a bit, so he's taking it. Oh no, the balloon's here. Alright, I want to try that little... Oh my god, we've got like a Valkyria tether. Or ripline. That's sick. And we've got a Tantrum Lightning. I really wish that Lightning Bolt got put onto the Ode Tempest, to be honest. Hello. Alright, let's push you away a bit. I really want to see that move put onto the Hand of Mora. I say that every single time. Alright. Oh, yo. Okay, you can tether yourself to people. That's sick. Voltaic damage is absolutely crazy. Especially with this pact. That's insane. Yo, look at that stagger. Would you like a heart attack? Amazing. I love this pact. It is honestly one of my favorites in the game. 15% attack speed, you cannot go wrong. Alright. Wow, okay, so the AoE from the second ability in Ode Tempest now does damage direct as well. That's awesome. Yo, okay, so once they're staggered, they take massive damage. That's awesome. Okay, I'm loving this. Now. I've got to make this Banneret spawn, because I've got to get up there. It also doesn't alert enemies, which the tethering ability of the Ode Tempest. That's very nice. Where is she? Maybe I'll just have to do the Nightfold. Verminia, let's go talk to you. Do you have a Cloud Quell potion for me? We're gonna need it. No. Gravitate. Ah. Yeah, it doesn't seem to. Alright, Sigil. I've almost got this color palette. I just need Synod's Maiden. I think that's through the corrupted area in the north. Yeah, so I can make Rhiannon. I think I might actually go Rhiannon. I love the name. I bet you that's from like Fleetwood Mac. Guaranteed. It's musical for sure. Alright.
Something I said.
Not necessarily something that you said, Verminia, but we'll see. You can stealth with Gravitate.
The envoy nears. Pray, we continue after.
Gravitate. Let's have a look. What's Gravitate? This one? Latch onto your target with Sin Silk Thread, right. Fly 4, strike deal, additional voltaic. So that's the passive you mean? Okay. Yeah, I still feel like Sizemore should honestly be put onto Mora's hand. Ignis Roth is fine, Ember's fine, but put the Sizemore on over Inferno instead. I think that'd be an easy swap. And then, I don't know, put like the Storm Shield Whirlwind effect that the new enemies have got onto the Ode Tempest. And that would make sense, because then it's like a full voltaic Tempest style electrical like pact. Orangol's fine. Garenreed's great. Zelda, Tetherin's fine. Siren's great. But yeah, I think these two could be slightly adjusted. Hopefully the Banneret's here. Alright, maybe she's not. Damn it. I'm just going to run through the Saccade dungeon, and then... Oh, hello. Hey, bud. Alright, how far away can I be? Yo, okay. The kick mechanic definitely likes being used. There we go. Yeah, I love that Gravitate. That's dope. I was wondering what that did. And now I know. Alright, I'm going to have to go somehow pre-generate this Banneret that's not spawning up in the castle. You're going to go kill the spider. Honestly, IQ, if you have Odiak and you've got the attack speed percentile increase, what's your build on Odiak? I'll show you mine quick. There's a very good node within the combat arts that enhance standing still, which isn't ideal against the Orb Mother, but the reason why I'm mentioning it is because it's extremely useful. It's the grounded ability. It's the casting speed when standing still. And then with the Odiak, I've got the messenger with the plus 15% attack speed. So that on top of grounded, you can basically mini gun any enemy. Spider gives the bow rune. Yeah, I know. I acquired it yesterday. I feel very special. Apparently, it's one of the rarer places or runes to get. And it dropped for me yesterday. So I might actually bring a bow again, just against all these enemies. It's amazing. It's really, really cool. I've been able to max it out. It gives about 175% arcanic damage to your weapon. And it's sexy as hell. I love it. Where is it? I've whacked it on Blitzel. But yeah, to max this out though, it costs 20,000 of your harmony. 5 melee runes since the update. So there's melee runes as well. Okay, nice. Give me any other rune. Melee. So that's 0 out of 0. I've got no idea what the melee runes would be. I haven't gotten any. I've gotten the bow rune. I'm hoping that we have a magic rune. I'm sure that we would. But, yeah. Fire damage. Oh, 100% fully maxed. Right. So there's 3 major runes. There's the Arcstorm, Alka's Breath, and I don't know what the melee one's called. I'm assuming it's something with like Fenjatar or whatever. Squirrel. Where are you? I saw you. Okay. Oh man. Come on. Alright, so hopefully I can get this soul. Yay! It's empowered. This is dope. Oh, wow. That's awesome. That is very cool. Wow. And with a slow. This is insane. Wow. Okay, that is extra fun. I wonder what the firecrackers do once you burn off all the phosphorus stuff with the arrows. Ignite Ignemora. Yeah, I think that's a really cool thing. The fact that you can actually utilize Ignemora that way again. That's very cool. Yeah, I am looking forward to the ignition of the Ignemora again. 3 gold rats. Right. I still need to go find rats, which I have not at the moment. And 1 gold beaver. Nice. Yeah, I think the synergies of all the different totems is really, really cool. Yeah, these guys just get stun locked. This is awesome. Alright. So how often do you get empowered? That's what I'm curious about. It's only on Smite. Alright. This is very cool. I am loving this rune. Alright, you're dead. Give me the soul. Hang on a minute. What's going on there? Oh. Soul mode. It pulls the tree animations down. Wow. So it's like a gravitational thing. Interesting. Yeah, wow. It's like compressing the tree. That was happening yesterday in the Glade farm as well. Interesting. Okay. Very cool. Alright. Well, I kind of hope being away from Fort Kernhold has given me the opportunity to get that better at spawned. Everflame gives 1 extra attack. So that's Everflame. That's the melee rune then. Do they just drop from any of the bosses? I'm assuming. I think I'm just going to maintain Tempest, in all honesty. I don't know if I need strength though. So I'll give it more range and I'll give it more duration. So 17, 15, 11. I don't like odd numbers. They're really annoying me. But anyway, small details. Oh, so Nimrod gives it. Oh. Well, he's just down there, so maybe I'll just go smash him. Have you noted if Siren works effectively on him? I'm curious about that. Maybe I could fly in behind him and see if he drops it. Oh, you got the bow rune? Hell yeah. Grats, dude. Yeah, it's a very good rune. Very good rune. Like, the fact that you can slow and stun lock enemies with it, pretty much, but the power of the hail is awesome. Sneaky little willow wings. Alright. Maybe I'll get lucky and get the Nimrod. This leaves the Voltaic rune. Yeah, I haven't gotten the Voltaic myself yet. The only rune that I've gotten is the Alka's Breath, which I'm very happy with, to be honest. Bows, apparently, people were saying, oh, they're nerfed. I'm like, no, they're not. They're very effective still. Okay. Hey, little bunny. The stalwart. Why, thank you. Okay. Well, I'm really hoping that... Wait, is that a duck? That was a duck. I swear it was. There you are. Hey, buddy. What's going on? Me. Wang, wang. Thanks, Frank. Bye, Frank. Oh, Bambi. You trying to escape there, my friend? I don't think so. Thank you, friend. Be free. Until next time. Alright. Nimrod, are you gonna serve me the melee rune? I hope you do, big boy, because I would really like it. And you're gonna jump at me. Right. Just gonna see if I can bring you back over here. And alright, let's get into it. Oh, smite. Thank you very much. And thank you very much. Well timed. And alley-oop up into the sky. Okay. And we're just gonna hail you from the heavens, my friend. Wow. This is incredibly cool. Dope. And that's with Voltaic as well. Or Arcanic damage, I should say. Oh, man. You're gonna jump again. I knew you would. While you're doing that... Excuse me. I'm just gonna collect my stuff. Alright. Do svidania to your shields, comrade. Can I please have the melee rune? I would very much appreciate you. to drop that, my friend. Fantastic. Alright, let's do some flyblade action. I mean, I could let you hit me because I've still got my shields up. And this is really cool. Take it on the chin, Nimrod. Just take it on the chin. Literally. This slow is absolutely revoltingly good. It seems extremely unfair to him. Alright. Maybe would you like to finish yourself instead? Come on. Ah. Okay. Come on. I would really like your rune, please. Now you're being bullied, because you bullied me when I first met you. Come on, bud. I need this melee rune. I would love it for testing. Pretty please, and thank you very much. Come on, bud. I love you. Oh, we got the Fable Tempered. Just RNG, love us. Solace. Okay. Keep giving the love. Please, can I have the rune? Damn it. This leaves the Voltaic rune left. By the way, runes are individual. Can you expand on that comment? As in, you can get multiple? Or is there like 3 runes for melee bows and magic, and then you can just switch them freely between whatever weapon? I have gone through the patch notes, but there's a lot of stuff in there. The most things that I paid attention to was most of the mini bosses. I'm gonna run back to Fort Kernhold and see if the Benneret's there. Multiplayer. If a rune drops for you. Ah, okay. So the drops are individual, you mean? Yeah, that makes sense. That'd be really unfair if people could just jump in to each other's instance and be like, hey, I want to farm a rune. You got this one, and so did I. That's more than fair. Considerably how powerful they are from what I'm seeing at the moment with even just like the bow rune. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be able to jump into someone's instance and get like multiple runes. That's not fair. Abacot, what are you doing here? Where you at? Okay, that voltaic damage is out of this world, man. I'm loving this slow, though. This is incredible. I really hope that it's maintained, to be honest. It's very good. Come on, jump at me. Hit me. And reflect all of your damage back to you. Wonderful. Alright. Are there any other... Ooh, there's a chest. Nice. We always like that. Avocot buddy. There you are. Hello. You can compliment my big legs all you want. Alright, so we got Moonsteel Thread. I've utilized all of my premium currency. I did rush the Bromius Pact. And what else did I rush? Oh, I just got like a few more weapon slots. But I have a feeling I will have to... Bunny. I will have to go and probably let go of some of the older weapons I've been able to build and then not really use anymore. Like the Vasp 4 Halberd. Dukuluk I'll definitely keep. Gathanin, and it is an absolute no-brainer. Alright, so we've got more enemies over here. Alright, let's see if we can get a smite from you. Smitten little kitten. Give me a smite, please. Oh, thank God. Alright, awesome. Dope. Let's rumble. Yo, this is so dope. Oh. Can you keep it going with more smites though? No, you can't. Oh shit, you can. That's insane. Wow. Okay, I love this. Because runes were available in a very early iteration of the Preludes, were they not? Wait, what am I hearing? Was that the Saccade? Maybe not. I wish they add a corruption damage type that's specific to mendicant weapons. I agree with that on IQ. I was saying that earlier. I would really like to see a corrupt magic come into the game. Especially with, like, say, like the Wazard Staff. There's like a corruption that swirls around you through the casting staff, the Erstwood. I would love to see corrupt magic in. So if we have a balancing of, say, like Voltaic, Arcanic, and corrupt magic, absolutely, hands down, I agree. That would be phenomenal. Unfortunately, it's Arcanic damage. Not in a bad way. Like, Arcanic damage is still really good. But Voltaic is certainly superseding the Arcanic output damage types at present. Odiak has just been slaughtering enemies. But I definitely am having a lot of fun with the Voltaic damage. See, that little lightning bolt. That could just be this. And that could go on the hand of Mora. You know? I'm an ideas man. Alright. I'm going to switch it up. I am loving the O Tempest. Like, holy smokes. It's so good. I may switch to something else, though. So, alright. Bow, Odiak. 17, 15. Alright. I'm going to bring the Odiak this time. I'll keep O Tempest. Because, I mean, who am I kidding? This siege area is pretty full on. It was yesterday. With no armor. Holy Hannah. I was getting absolutely smashed. Like, look at that damage output. And from so far away as well. That archer needs to go. The archers are super savage too, which is great. So it makes us definitely look at them and be like, yo, I actually have to pay attention to you now. Their tracking is insane. I am probably most likely going to finalize this run with a Death of Lightning Bolt. Where did that come from? But the stagger on this is just insane. Iruken, or whatever Ryu says from Street Fighter. Alright, so we've got an archer. See, look at that. Level 31. Deed. Ah, sweet. The Benneret's here. Yeah. Estella. Of course it's you. Alright. Go ham. You can backhand me all you want. Oh, nice. Alright. You don't like that, do you? Didn't think so. Alright, dope. We shall go inside. I'll see what else this Siege Man has for me. And I will unfortunately have to wrap up stream because I do have an IRL event that is happening in the next hour. Alright, so there's one. Front door open. You cannot throw arrows at me anymore. Okay. God damn it. I've shifted the way that I use my soul mode. It's an interesting breakup of abilities. I wish we still had it on the same key, in all honesty. Because I've got to think about the key map that I've had to shift it to. You know, do gamers really want to think? Yes and no. Alright, where's that archer? You, my friend, are gonna get some electrical damage to the face. There's a sneaky one behind me, I know that. And their range is absolutely insane. Alright, you can go that way. Alright, there's you two up there. You're the most annoying. Jesus, they really track you. See ya. Yo, okay. Jesus Christ. Wow. They do a ton of damage. Hey there, puppet. Alright, bud. Give it up. I'm not tracking you well at all. Sweet God. Alright. You're done. And I think there's two more up there. And then the banneret's up there. Alright. We'll do that. Can I sneak up on you? Because I really want to stab you in the back. You're an absolute pain. Hola. Muchos gracias. Excellent. I believe... yeah, there's one more. Double whammy. Alright. Awesome. Alright. Bring it on, lady. I'm ready for you. Randip. A fresh prize, you say? Mm. No healing for you. That's right. Alright. There's that. There's the lever. And smash. Cool. Alright. Let's see if this dude doesn't get stuck behind the door anymore. That'll be great. Climb, climb, climb. Alright, so there's no enemies up here. Suspiciously quiet. Alright. Is Creepy Man going to come out of there or not? Oh, God, he does. Okay. He didn't do that before. Ah. Alright. Bring it on, Malrog. Okay. He had no chance at all. Wow. Grin. Okay. What else have you got for me? He looks very peaceful. Ah. Let me take a screenshot of that. He had no chance. We got one mendicant weapon this update. Is it the Earthwood staff you're referring to? Oh. Kaboom. Okay. We're done. Alright. Unfortunate I didn't get anything from him. Bugger it. Let's just go take out the Wazid, and then I'll be able to finish off. I really don't want to, but IRL calls, unfortunately. I am going to take my torch. It's rightfully mine. And it's super fun to use. Maybe not against the Wazid, but I can at least beat things up on the way. Is that a chest? It is, it is. Oh. Oh no. No. My torch fizzled out. Oh well. Alright, let's go take on this tank. Who's getting totaled now, tank? Wonderful. Alright. Wazid time. And I should return most likely tomorrow morning. If not this afternoon. I'm loving this update, so having a lot of fun. Yo, that heavy attack damage. That's crazy. Okay. I'm loving this. I would love the Voltaic rune, to be honest, because I really want to see how the Odiak perform with their heavy attacks. And just in general, to be honest. And the Gwilyn and the Earthwood stuff. I believe that was a squirrel. Come back. Where are you? Thank you. How dare you try to run away? Magical. Messenger. We love you. Lots of messages today. Alright. Oh, erstwhile witchy man of the wastes, I'm going to waste you. I really wish he turned into the tree, though, just like he did earlier. I don't want to ruin it or spoil it for anyone. But we'll see. So there's a world tree over there. Wonderful. Beautiful planties and trees. The world seems a lot more filled out, which is lovely. There's a bunny. Hey, bud. Oh. Oh, that was a 5? I'm assuming you're a gold. Hell yeah. Dope. Okay. Very cool. Alright. Straight ahead. The Wazid of the Wastes. Ah, we have an ad break. Wonderful. Alright. While we've got the ad break, I'm going to stare ominously Wait, I can't go to the Nightfold? Why? Ah, but I'm not in battle. Not yet. Alright. Let's see. How the wizard lacks the bow. I still want to level this guy, but for now, I'm loving this bow. It's really fun. Alright. I guess I'm too impatient. I want to take on the wizard. Alright, bud. Bring it on. Okay, so this is extremely effective. The slow on this is crazy. Yo. Very cool. I love this. Can we get the corrupt? Ooh, there's a soul. Alright, where are you gonna pop off? I wanna know. Where are you at? Oh, there you are. Okay. So, you definitely take a lot of damage. This is wicked. Where are you? Wow. Can I have the magic rune, please? That'll be amazing. Pretty please. Please, I just want your magic rune. That's all I want. That's all I ask. Alright. Magic rune? The Earth root. I have you. Can I please get the rune? Maybe not. I do like his armor though. Can we farm his armor? I would hope that we can. That's very cool armor. Okay. Well, I'm really liking this rune of the bow. Alka's breath is certainly a breath of fresh air. Mwahaha. Okay. I think that concludes our run. Wait, what did we get? Oh, damn it. I think that concludes our run for now. So that's Orb Mother, Kombucha. I think the Banneret, Nimrod, Siege, and Wazid. There is one more enemy I need to go find still, and I believe it's the Gruul Seeker Archer, but I have not successfully found them yet. So I think this is where we'll wrap up. And how long have we got? Duelian I can probably start using. Actually, Mari's Bane. I really want to give that a whirl. So what I'll probably do is set up a little bit of the next run. I think we've seen enough of the Odiak. I would like to re-establish my love of Bromius and have a bit of a play with that. So 15, 8, 13. I might just do 10, 11. Range will be fine. So that's duration. What would I like to use though? I do want to level this. However, so that's a spirit, okay? So you do 154 charge, 77 base, 109. So Bog and Myrtle is definitely good. All right. So You're a courage-based weapon too. Oh, wait, it's spirit. I forgot about that. I reattuned it, that's why. That's courage. That's grace. So attack is 51. So this one's still better anyway. Alright. Stagger on primary attacks. Righto. Skill trait I still clearly love. Attack is 99 on Grin. Yo. Attacks reduce armor. Alright, let's go full melee with Bromius, I think. Spirit 15, Grace is 10, Courage is 10. That's sufficient for now. Do I have any more? I don't, because I haven't leveled that. Alright, again, that we've been able to create so far. Bromius Pact will be in action probably later stream. And, yeah, we'll continue farming for the runes and creating some crazy synergies, I'm hoping. So, hope you all take care of yourselves. I hope you've enjoyed. Nice to see you all. And for now, I will say ciao. Ciao.